Good day, everyone. Shit happens again. Actually, I was been on air for almost 1 hour and I think 15 minutes. And one of the wire again is I didn't put into the system. So it's just only my monitor. I can hear only my voice in my monitor, but it didn't go out from the system. So it's just a very plain broadcasting, a very plain live streaming. So only my voice can hear, I think. So I deleted that episode. Okay, so anyway, yeah, shit happens, and I'm still learning. So means I need to focus and I need to really be aware of what I'm doing, especially if I'm going to be on live. And yes, I did it for, I think this is the third time. The first one is yeah, it was been informed by my co-chefs last time that chefs, he say that you don't have music coming out. Okay, so thank you. The second time is I think that was last few days before Christmas when I do my live streaming again, and then Roy, the drummer of Mutiny, say, "Bro, walang sound na lumalabas." So it's happened again. So it's just like shit happened again, and yes, and that's learning process. So I'm still on the learning process. So I need to check everything. My system is working properly, the sound is balanced, and all of the wire was been connected properly to each other. So I need to be presence of mind. Okay, so now I would like to discuss also about this how to recognize an anxiety attack. So it's all about anxiety can occur when a person fears that something is bad is going to happen. So it's not a non-medical term that refers to a feeling of fears or worry that often relate to a particular issue or concern. So anxiety has been linked to stress. So, okay, so as well as the feeling or fear and worries often involves in the physical transformations or symptoms such as the muscle tensions, it is a different from a panic attack. So, which is a symptoms of a panic disorder as well. So, anxiety it's often relates specific events or situations, although it's not always that case. Okay, moving forward, a panic attack, meanwhile, can happen without any specific trigger, and the symptoms are far more severe than the symptoms of anxiety. So, however, if levels of stress and anxiety continue for a long term, further problem may be developed. I am not a professional psychologist. I am not a professional doctor. I am a psychopathic. I am a psychopath. Yes, I am a psychopath, and welcome to my sneaker radio, where you can see me, so it's not a radio. So I'm a sneaky punk, or you can call me punk, or yeah, all of my friends call me pong with G, but here in Indonesia they call me with K, punk, Ponk, punk. All right, so okay, moving forward. So the facts about anxiety is an anxiety attack is usually involve a fear of some specific occurrence or problem that could happen. Okay, so the symptoms include worry, restlessness, and possibly a physical symptoms such as changes in heart rate. So anxiety is different from a panic attack, but it can occur as part of an anxiety or a manic disorder. So anxiety attack versus panic attack. So what are the difference? Okay, so here are some of the features that distinguish them. So an anxiety attack or anxiety can have a specific trigger such as an exam, workplace issue, a health issue, or a relationship problem. So it is not diagnosable condition. So it is less severe than a panic attack. So usually it develops gradually when a person's feel anxious. Okay, so it involves a physical symptom such as the racing or a knot in the stomach. So if you feel anxiety, that you can feel it, and yeah, and it's not it's you will not be at ease. Okay, a panic attack is does not have any specific trigger. Okay, so it can be a symptoms of a panic disorder a diagnosable condition, have a severe symptoms, can happen whenever a person feels calm or anxious. So it involves physical symptoms and feelings of terror or intense that be a person fears a total loss of control or imminent death. So it often occurs suddenly and unexpectedly, and that it between a few minutes and an hour. If it's an hour, it's very torture. Yeah. Okay, so it's although a negative impact may continue. So the term anxiety attack is not listed in the American associations. The panic attack, however, are symptoms of a panic disorder. Only a licensed professional can diagnose a panic disorder. Like what I've said, I'm not a professional doctor, I'm not a professional psychologist, I am a professional psychopathic. All right, so yeah, let's be silly and be weird. Yeah, okay, so okay, I will be moving forward. So sorry for my last live stream. It didn't. It was not a successful live streaming because I didn't connect one of the wire again. So shit happens as always. So okay, bear with me and please enjoy watching me. Enjoy watching my funny face or enjoy watching this moron. No. It's just a joke. Don't underestimate yourself, guys. You need to love yourself. You are the one who's going to uplift yourself. So if you look in the mirror, you can see in the mirror, wow, who is this guy? Yeah, blah 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 blah. If you have some problem, you can talk to yourself sometimes. You can talk in the mirror. You can talk to yourself. You can smile and laugh with your own self. Yes, as long as nobody see you. If somebody see you, they will think that you will be crazy. Okay, so moving forward, so I will be playing a brand new indie music. So stay tuned, bear with me, and have a good day ahead. Have a good Tuesday. And this song called Opus from Black Country. Enjoy. Nice and lovely. The taste is there. and hope you're enjoying my live streaming. So please bear with me. Today, I will be discussing all about this anxiety and panic attack. Okay, so moving forward, this band, the Opus from Black Country, New Road. Okay, so hope you are enjoying my brand new indie music. So moving forward, I will be discussing more about this the different symptoms about the panic and anxiety. So so both panic and anxiety can involve fear. So it's a pounding of a racing heart, lightheadedness, or a chest pain. It's difficulty in breathing or irrational thoughts. So, however, in a panic attack, there are far more severe. The person may genuinely believe they are going to die. Wow, it's a very serious one. So, a person is more likely to require a medical attention if they have a panic attack versus an anxiety attack. So, the difference is in how they started. So, anxiety can be a response to a specific worry or fear. It tends to develop gradually, and the person is usually worried or concerned at an outlet. So, it can be a mild, moderate, or severe. There'll be a sense that it is the only that this problem can be solved, so everything will be all right. So, a panic attack can happen without a warning. So, and there is no way to prevent it. So it can happen whether the person feels calm or anxious, and even during sleep. This is often an obvious cause, and the level of the fear is out of proportion to the trigger. So in fact, according to the experts, the reaction is unrelated to the situation. So this panic attack is unpredictable to come. Even in our sleep, it will come. So that sometimes is or the nightmares that we are encountering during our sleep. So if you're having a bad dreams, yes, you're having a panic attack. So like what I'm saying, I am not a professional psychologist or a professional psychiatrist. I am a psychopath. All right, so anxiety is often related to a specific situation. It tends to build up and continue for some time. So, a panic attack starts suddenly symptoms after 10 minutes and usually able after 30 minutes or so. So, although the effect may last longer, so anxiety generally does not peak into this way, but some people with anxiety can progress to this panic attack. So, can anxiety lead to panic? Okay, this is the answer. So a person who has a panic disorder may experience anxiety that they are going to have a panic attack. The uncertainty about it is when an attack is going to happen, it can lead to anxiety between attacks. So for a person with a panic disorder, anxiety may trigger to a panic attack. So the fear of having a panic attack can affect the person's behaviors and ability to functions in daily life. So as you can see, all of the people with all those anxiety, panic attack, they are having that difficulty to move on with their life because they will be in prison for this. What they call they are prisoned by their own mind. They are being prisoned by their own mindset. So actually, we can twist it, we can fight it, and we can overcome all of this. All of those problems arising in our life. Okay, so according to the experts, there may be a biological factor underlying a panic disorder, but scientists have not yet identified a specific marker. So I will be playing more music and hope you are having a good day, and please enjoy listening to my brand new indie. So the next song is from Ice Age. This song called Vendetta. Nice and lovely, the taste is there. On this side, this ain't no place for sightseer. Looking for motion, medicate a problem and Yeah, that was the music from Tune Yards called Hypnotize. Okay, so moving forward for this anxiety and panic attack. Okay, so these are the symptoms of anxiety. So the symptoms of anxiety includes worry and apprehension. So don't be worried too much, guys. Even myself, I am a warrior, but I am a warrior. Yes, yeah, it's called a warrior, but I'm a warrior. Yes, yes. The problem is always arise in all human being. Okay, so being restlessness, so sleep's problem. So if you were having these symptoms of anxiety, you will be having a difficulty in sleeps also. So difficulty in concentrating task or anything. So irritability. So if you are irritable, if you easily get irritated or irritable, it's like yes, for sure you have the symptoms of anxiety. So we can fight it over. We can overcome all of those things. Sadness. Yeah, sadness is very dangerous. You need to be happy. We need to always smile. Uh, we need to always uh, mingle with peoples. You need to be an outgoing person. If sadness occurs, and if you are alone or what, then you need someone to talk. Okay, not only talking in front of the mirror, or not only talking to yourself, but you need to talk to someone. You need to release. You need to explore the outside world. So a feeling pressured and hurried. So it's also types of anxiety if you are feeling pressured and in hurry. So that's why some uh, I experience this type of anxiety in workplaces. Yeah, if there's some deadlines to be finished, everybody is hot-headed. Sometimes all the words are rising up. I mean, the tone of voice are getting up. You can see the anger. You can see that they are angry or what something. You can feel it. So if especially in the toxic working place, this type of the feeling pressure and hurried are there because they are having those anxiety by by the by the deadlines, and yeah, sometimes the road rage. It also has some pressures and hurried. Okay, so the physical symptoms of anxieties include the changes in heart rate. So if you have like a abnormal heart rate, yeah, you have the symptoms of this anxiety. So attention in the head or the neck, so it's here. So sometimes yes, if you can feel some pain here, sometimes they say, oh, you're having a high blood, but it's a sign of anxiety. Yes, it's a part of high blood, or they call it the high blood pressure, because your heart rate move very fast. So you need to control your emotions and everything. Okay, so headache. Sometimes you get a headache. Uh, Occurs when you have anxiety. So nausea or diarrhea means your internal system is not functioning well. Dry mouth. Me, I don't have a dry mouth on. I always sweat it with my tongue. Okay, so the tightness in the throat and difficulty of breathing. Yeah, so it connects. So if you are stressed or having an anxiety attack or something, panic attack, so all of your body system was been affected. Okay, so the trembling or shaking, yeah, feeling fainted, feeling faint is you want to collapse, something like that. So not every case of anxiety will include all these symptoms. Anxiety can be mild, can be moderate or severe, depending on the trigger, on how the person's reacted to it. So how you carry it, how you deal with your own self, how you deal with this anxiety and panic attack. So faced with an examination, for example, so some people might feel the mildly apprehensive while other may experience all the above symptoms. So if you're experiencing all of the above symptoms, it's dangerous for our health as well, right? Even me myself, I am experiencing some panic attack and some anxiety. All of us are experiencing this type of things in our system, in our mind. Okay, so usually when the hazard or perceived danger passes, symptoms go away. So anxiety that continue for a long time, or it may be triggered by specific events, may be a sign of another disorder such as a social anxiety disorder. So it's a social anxiety disorder is sometimes it's the start of you will be withdrawing from the society. So it's not good. So you will be a loner and you will be sad, and it's very dangerous. It's okay. So what are the causes of this anxiety? Often result from stress or feeling overwhelmed. The common causes of anxiety includes the work pressures, financial pressures, family or relationship problem, divorce, separations, or bereavement. It's concerned about the parenthood or being a caregiver, a problem coping with administrative issues or technology, changing the life situation such as moving house or changing jobs, reduced mobility or physical functions, loss of mental functions, for example, short-term memory. So having a diagnosis of a chronic health condition such as multiple sclerosis or diabetes and others. Yes. So if you have been diagnosed that you have a sickness, for sure you will be worried. Like if you get a high blood pressure, sometimes you say, "Oh, yeah." But that one is how we handle ourselves as well. This is all about the lifestyle. Our health depends on our lifestyle. Our health depends on what food we eat, what are our activities we are doing. Okay, so these are the causes of anxiety. That's we can fight for this anxiety. All of us experiencing this type of crisis in our body or in ourself. So we just need to talk about it. Like Rod Stewart, he say, "I don't wanna talk about it." No, but we need to talk about it because it's very important. Mental health is very important with this type of situations. This when this pandemic arises, we can see or we can read in the news, we can hear in the radio, we can watch over the social media that a lot of people are committing these suicides or anything that sometimes they doing uh, bad things, unnecessary things because they are stressed because they don't speak to people, they don't mingle to people, they don't ask advice to people. So you need to talk about your problem, about anything in life, about what you feel inside. If you're feeling that you are very very negative, so you need to share. You have your partner, right? If you have your wife or you have your husband or you have your friends, even your enemy sometimes. Yeah. So let's face this type of crisis positively. We can handle it. Okay, so it can also be linked for another factors of health conditions such as social or another phobia. So we are talking about phobia. All of us, human being, all of us have a phobia. Even the toughest guy in the world, or even the most strong person in the world, they have phobia. All of us have phobia. For me, I have my phobia, and I know my phobia already because I encounter it already. But I overcome it. Yes. But if it's going to repeat again, yes, it's hard. I mean, phobia is something that you are scared of something. A lot of types of phobia. Okay, so the obsessive compulsive disorder, or they call it the OCD, or the post traumatic stress disorder. So these are the link to the factors of the conditions of having those this anxiety and this panic attack. Okay, so it's also included genetic factors. So a major stress or susceptibility to stress, changes in the brain, a history of a drug or alcohol abuse. So if you are drug dependent or if you are an alcoholic also as well, this one will arise when you are on the withdrawal symptoms. All of this anxiety, panic attack. But if you having an attack of this anxiety and panic attack, please don't mix it with alcohol. Alcohol will just going to ruin it, and you will be going to be in a deep shit. You will be going to be in a real disaster. Okay, so excessive use of caffeine. Yes, I think caffeine also is because you feel like you're very adrenaline. Actually, I'm having my second cup of coffee now. Last time when I was no, because also the excessive use of caffeine is also if you cannot sleep in the night. Then, if you will, if you don't have a good sleep, or if you will not sleep in the night, your brains is keep on functioning, and then keep on entering a lot of topics, a lot of issues. So I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am just saying what I mean, what I experience in my life. Experience, experience is very good. You know, experience is something that we will be learned from experience. We will be learning from our mistakes, learning from everything in life. So as I go out from this room, yes, if I found something new, or if I go out on the street, I drive, then I found something. Oh, so this is it. So this, oh, should be like this. Oh, should be like that. So learning is a never-ending process. So okay. So next one is the use of some medication. So if you are used to use a medication, so that is also a factor. So a recent or a past traumatic experience. Yeah, so sometimes there are you need to be rehabilitated. Sometimes they need to fix a person who has been a lot of this traumatic experience in life. So, okay, so the trigger of anxiety could include the public speaking, okay, which I experienced last time when I was, I think when I was schooling last time. I have a very difficulty in my public speaking. I cannot even recite in front of my class during during those times. So with this with my vlogging now, because I am online, I mean live streaming. So uh, the people are watching you. Not like last time. I'm doing this one last time when I was having a vlogging, but I doing it like shooting. So I need to take one, two, three, four, five until take five, I think, and then I need to edit. I need to cut some part. But now I'm doing it live streaming. So if I get wrong with what I'm talking, so I just need to do some ad lib. I just need to input some words that cannot be a loophole. So yeah, the public speaking is yes. Last time I cannot speak in front of people, but I overcome all of those fears of talking in front of people. So yeah, it helps me a lot, this vlogging. So it gained me more confident, and I'm learning, because if you are doing a live streaming, your mind or your brain must be a fast thinker. You should be a fast thinker of anything, your words you say, anything topic you want to discuss. But make sure that you are on that track of that topic, that you will not be lost, and and you need to be ready for the question and answer portions as well. So that is how this this public speaking sometimes it happens. All right, so so this one is my number one fear last time, is this public speaking. Yes, and now I face my fear. I can teach now, and I can do coaching, and I can motivate, and I can talk to people, and I'm an outgoing person now, not like before. I really don't like to mingle with people, but since I am in the hospitality business, so I need to face people, I need to face complaints, I need to talk to the staff, I need to do this and do that. So I need to be more in front of the house. I need to be visible from our guests, or from the staff. So I'm not only on the back of the house. So I'm moving forward also to be on the front of the house. Okay, so another trigger is the exposure of a phobia trigger. Yeah, so sometimes if it's like you experience a bad things, so you say, oh no, I cannot do that, please. No, 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 no. That's what's a phobia. So we can change it. We can change our mindset. We can we can uh, overcome all of those phobia or fears in our systems. Okay, so a fear of having a panic attack. Sometimes, uh, don't wait for those time that you will be having a panic attack. Because if you are waiting for the moment that you will be having a panic attack, for sure, it will it will come into your system that you will be having a panic attack. You are thinking more advanced of what's gonna be an attack. So attack is like surprise, right? Yeah. So don't wait for it. It will come. But you need to handle it. You need to be calm. You need to be relaxed. So if you feel that you will be having a panic attack, like what I say, you need to balance everything. I mean, you need to do to have a good sleep, a good food, a good exercise, a good person to talk to, a nice circle of friends to deal with, no, not those people with dramas and everything. All right, so that's it. So sometimes anxiety can also stem for form of psychological disorder. Yeah, some psychological disorder is it's like you are being a paranoid that something bad happens or this will happen. Oh no, I don't want this. Blah 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 blah. So then that's the time that you will be having an anxiety or panic attack if you are thinking too much. So don't think too much. Just enjoy life. Okay, so the types of anxiety disorders. So there are several different classifications of anxiety disorders. So each of one have a different feature types of symptoms that can, in some cases, be triggered by specific situations. So a panic disorder, this is involved at least two panic attacks. It's accompanied of a constant fear or of a future attack. So people with a panic disorder may lose a job, yes, because they cannot focus on what they are doing. So refuse to travel or leave their home, yeah, because they are scared. So this is dangerous actually. If you're having that withdrawal from society, then it will develop into schizophrenia. I am not a psychologist, I am not a psychiatrist, I am a psychopathic. Okay, so or completely avoid anything that believe will trigger an attack or anxiety. So this is the start of being a schizophrenia. So if you're having the schizophrenia, that one is very serious. So you need to go to a real professional help, a mental health doctor. Okay, so generalized anxiety disorders is this is a constant of states of worry about the number of events or activities in the person's life. So this one is the number of events or activities in the person's life. So the best thing to do is you need to have a checklist. You need to journal everything. What are your activities? For example, okay, for today, this is my agenda for today. So I wake up in the morning, I do this. So anything you will going to do today, you journal it, you check. Then what are the things that you done? Cross, 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 cross. Then just focus on what you journal. If something additional of your task or what, you put another checklist. But you need to focus on one piece of checklist first, on one piece of paper or the one checklist of this your journal. So don't do hopping. Don't jump. You are having this checklist and you will jump to the third checklist. Don't do that. You will be disaster for sure. You need to organize. We need to organize things. Okay? And don't panic. Don't panic. Okay? Just stay calm. Do your checklist. What are the things that you finish? Tick, tick, tick. That's it. Okay, so another is the phobic disorder. Okay? This feature is incapacity and irrational fears of an object or situation. For example, a fear of spiders or even spaces. Most adults with phobic disorders are aware that their fears is irrational. So all of us having this phobic disorder. I give you an example. When a cockroaches touches your body or a cockroaches touches your head or face or what is our reaction? Right? If a spider is walking and then if you see a snake, what is your first instinct to do? For sure you will react. You will run for safety. It's okay. So yes, so it's it will be it is not a plan sometimes. Attack is an attack, so it's like that's why they call attack. It's like a surprise attack or unbelievable attack or something attack. Okay, so obsessive compulsive disorder, or they call it the OCD. So this condition is marked by unwanted repeated thoughts, obsessions, and behaviors. So being obsessed in one thing also is not good. So Don't be obsessed with something. It's bad. Yes, and compulsions, behaviors. Okay, so let's just come and go. What is the things for us? We just accept it positively, full of heart, no anger, no greed. Okay, so I will be moving forward about it. So what are the complications of this anxiety and panic, or the panic disorder? So the response to the stress and anxiety is designed to help us cope with difficult situations that arise temporarily. So adrenaline is the hormones involved in the fight or flight response. A sudden release of these hormones prepares the body to flee from danger or confront the danger physically. All right, so under a normal condition, adrenaline's level quickly revert to normal once the fear is removed. You can see if is the adrenaline is. I will give an example. When there is a fire going to start, even one person can carry a washing machine to bring it outside. One person can carry a very heavy things by himself. Imagine by himself when there's a fire strikes, and he and adrenaline is you can run fast if you are being chasing by lions, or no, we talking about reality. If we are talking about by if you are chasing by those bad guys, if someone is chasing you, your adrenaline is very up. Sometimes you are become Superman with this adrenaline, believe it or not. Like what I've say, adrenaline, if there's a fire or some emergency thing happen, you will say, wow, I did that. Yes, because your adrenaline high. But then your adrenaline get down, then you feel like you're very, very wasted or very drained. Okay, so under the normal conditions, adrenaline level quickly revert to normal once the fear is removed. So however, if anxiety continues and adrenaline levels remain high, the further problems can arise. So if the problem is already or the situation is getting less, or already been solved, and your adrenaline still high, so that problem may arise. So you will be having a not good how to tell it, the problem is still with you if your adrenaline is still on that high level. Yeah, you need a real professional advice. Okay, so the persistent stress and anxiety can lead to other problems such as depression. So if you have anxiety or this stress, you will be having a depression. And if you depress, yeah, sometimes you don't like to eat, you don't like to do things that you're doing. Uh, yeah, you will not be doing the normal life that you are doing. So avoid this stress and anxiety. So enjoy life. So that's the only key. Okay, so an anxiety disorder. So ongoing stress has been linked to problem with the immune or digestive, sleep, and reproductive system. So ongoing stress, it will affect your immune system, your digestive system, your sleep. You will be having an insomnia, and your reproductive system. Don't let that reproductive system go down. Yes, that's life. That is humans. Humans supposed to be living with that one. It's one part of a life, and one of the good experience is to having that good reproductive system. All right, okay. Hope you are getting what I'm talking. This is a real talk. We're not talking hearsay or bullshit. Okay, so there are the physical health problems that may arise, include the frequent colds and infections. So if you are too stressed, you can easily get colds. You can easily get those infections. So you will getting a heart disease because if you are anxiety attack, your heartbeat was very fast, boom, 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 boom. And then you can feel the pain here because yeah, the blood flows are very fast. I am not a doctor, but yes, that's the real thing. Okay, so the high blood pressure as well because of your lifestyle. You keep on eating junk foods. You keep on eating this. You're not sleeping well. So That is the effect. You will be having this diabetes as well. If you are lack of sleep, too much stress, all of those things. So those sickness are basically is it's all our lifestyle. It's all our the things that we are doing daily, the food that we eat, the sitting the whole day, not even doing exercises. So that is the sickness. Sickness is all about the lifestyle. Okay, so it is important to take actions or seek help to reduce the stress and anxiety if it becomes overwhelming or persistence. Oh, it's a heavy rain outside. So the lifestyle tips. So I think you can hear in my sound system. Yeah, it's a heavy rain outside. So thank you for the rain. Okay, so yeah, all of the trees now are very happy. So okay, so tips for managing the stress and anxiety includes know the signs. If you know when you to recognize a sign that you are stressed or overly anxious, you may be able to take actions. Headache and inability to sleep or overlasting may all sign that the time to break or ask for help. So okay, so if you feel overwhelmed or exhausted at your workplace, take a rest. Walk back. Rest, relax your brain, refresh your mind. That's why they in the company they have their annual leave, right? So that is the time that you need to rest. Because if you keep on dealing every day with those with everyday doing with the everyday rotation at workplace, yes, it's kind of boring. That's the reality. That's real life. But you need to work. Correct. All right. So know your trigger. So if you can learn to recognize what makes you feel anxious, you may be able to take actions. So perhaps you take on too many tasks, or you can ask someone for help. So does coffee or alcohol make it worse? Yes, coffee and no. For me, I am a coffee drinker. Alcohol, yes, it can make it worse. But yes, too much coffee also is because your adrenaline is keep on pumping. And sometimes if you have a lot of coffee, it's hard to sleep in the night. So when you have a lack of sleep in the night, for sure, you having a daydreaming in the night. Your thoughts are overwhelmed by a lot of ideas, a lot of sometimes nostalgic, sometimes everything is going to be inside your brain or in your subconscious if you're not sleeping in the night. Because the most fear or the scariest part of life is during the night when it's quiet, when it's silent, when it's dark, and you're alone. Yes, that's the most scariest part is the darkness and the quiet and the silent. Silent can kill. All right, so you need to balance this caffeine intake also. For me now, when I was young last time, when I was bit yeah, when I was still on the hard line of when I was in the hotel, I used to drink 5 cups a day of coffee, a strong one, a black coffee, yes. And sometimes when I go home, I cannot sleep. Then yeah, anxiety and panic attack triggers. So because you need to sleep in the day. No, in the night. Sorry. Okay, so uh, you need to cut down the coffee intake. But for this alcohol, don't take it. I am also a heavy drinker last time, and I used to drink hardcore. Sometimes I even wake up in a different house, or yeah, sometimes I don't know where I am. I just wake up. Oh, what happens? And then you will be having a bad headache, bad uh, effects. Okay, hangover, and then the time is you cannot uh, do what are your tasks for today. Sometimes you will be getting up, you cannot come to work because of hangovers. I experienced that last time a lot. All of my sick leave. Yes, to be honest, because I have a very bad hangover. Yeah, because if you get hangover, you cannot work properly. Your mood will be different. So Yeah, so now I am sober for almost 1.5 years. So thank for that. I'm not drinking any alcohol, and yes, and thank you for that. Okay, so the next one is diet. So a busy lifestyle can result in too much fast food or too little exercise. So you need to make time to sit down to a healthful meal or take a homemade lunch with a plenty of fresh fruit and vegetable to the office instead of grabbing a burger. So diet also is very important because if you're going to eat, and then you become obese, it's hard. And then if you are obese or if you are very fat, all of the sickness, for sure, it will come into your body. The high blood pressure, the heart disease, the diabetes, all types of, and then your physical appearance also will change. And that's the time that you're going to be stressed because if you're going to look at your tummy, uh-oh, I cannot see my big bird anymore. So that's a big problem as well, right? And it's you need to control your diet. You need to eat healthy. Like it's all about the lifestyle. Eating those unhealthy foods is you are creating a sickness in your body. Some now they have a lot of diets that's evolving now, like the vegans, the vegetarians, the keto, or something like that. For me, yeah, as long as you can handle it, as long as you do a little exercise, you burn those calories, you burn those cholesterols, you burn all of those sweets and sugars in your body, then I think you should be okay as long as you balance it. You balance your life, then it's gonna be no problem at all. But if you're just going to eat, and sometimes you don't sleep, for sure you will meet up the maker and you will be 6 feet under. So yeah, we need to stay healthy. We need to take care of our body as well, right? Imagine if you will be getting a fat and fat, and then it's going to be an expense as well because you need to buy your dress, you need to buy your pants because it doesn't fit you anymore. So yes, distance from food, distance from unhealthy living, and distance from those negative people, toxic environments. Okay, so that's it. So the another one is exercise. So sitting for long period in front of the office or screen or a while or driving takes its toll. Try taking a 30 minutes break and take a walk day to boost your sense of well-being. Yes, walking. I read a books and I speak also to some professionals, physical trainers, that you need to have a lot. You need to have 7,000 or 8,000 steps a day to make it a healthy. They call it a healthy living. At least you can you can burn your calories. Actually, I am doing it when I was in work. When I'm sitting in the office, I am not sitting in the office for the whole day. So every 15 minutes, I go my rounds, check, walk, see this, do that. So I like to walk. I like to walk. I like to walk. I like to check the areas if it's the things are being done properly. But I am not sitting the whole day in the office like what I'm doing now. Later, I'm going to do my exercise as well. So so too much sitting also is not good, right? Because you're not uh, doing any movement from your body. If you're just going to focus on computer, and then you have your junk foods beside you or in front of you, or just a reaching a reaching place that you can just grab it, then bomb. So avoid those things, and you need to exercise. Yes, jogging is the easiest, cycling is the easiest, body workout is the easiest. What else that you don't? Sometimes you don't need to have an equipment to exercise. You can just use your body weights. You can just use your, or if you are lazy to you lazy to jog, just do some walking, breeze walking around the block, and it's gonna be okay. Okay, so uh, that is one thing that you can make your body fit. Okay, so Learn some relaxation techniques, yoga, breathing, meditation, and other strategy that can help reduce the stress and anxiety. So yeah, you can attend to a yoga class, meditation, breathing slowly, inhale, exhale slowly. Okay, so that can help to reduce the stress and anxiety. There are some evidence that use of aromatherapy as well may help reduce the stress, although further research is needed. Okay, so try a new activity. So try music, meditation, gardening, or joining a choir. Yoga, pilates, or other groups can ease stress and take your mind off your worries for a while. So you may meet people with a similar concern who can share your feelings with. So like what I'm doing this vlogging is to avoid any negative thoughts or any negative idea that coming in into my system. When I am at work, yes, I can deal. But if you are on the leave or you are off day, sometimes yeah, you need to relax. One form of my escapade is music. I like to play music, but I'm not a good music player, but I can play basic songs. I can play basic guitar, yes. And I'm doing my live radio, my live streaming. This one is I can yeah escape the stressful world by exploring exploring everything. Okay, so now I am into this sneaky punk, not radio. So this is one of my new skill that I've learned. Before I make this one a normal routine, I was very shy to face the camera. Yeah, I always do some like shooting, like what I've said earlier. And yes, now I can do it a live streaming without even reading anything or without any notes or something. Yeah, I have my notes still, but let's see. I am catching my cold. Okay, so yeah, so just enjoy. It's okay. The next is be social. So spend time with friends and family, or find a group where you can meet others. For examples, for volunteering or joining a support group, you may find that they can provide emotionals and the practical support as well as taking your mind off the problem at hand. So by meeting up the new friends, so you need to be outgoing. You need to meet people. You need to talk to someone. You need to share, or you need to yes, you need to talk to someone, not only yourself, because no one is an island. Because if you are only alone, there's nothing. You will not be improving yourself. You need to have a good soft skill, right? So life is like that. Life is learning. You will learn from another person. You will learn from these new friends that you meet, or sometimes from a stranger will going to teach you a lesson. So that's life. As long as you go out from your house, for sure you will be learning some new things. Okay? So be social. So spend time with family and friends, or find a group, like what I say. If your group or are very negative, they just bullying you, or they just not accepting your ideas, or they keep on dumping your things. So why the fuck to trash them out? Don't think twice. Just put them in the garbage bin and bam, done, right? So, okay. So set a goals. Next is you need to set a goal. So if you are feeling overwhelmed with this with the financial or administrative problems, so for example, sit down and make a plan. So set a target and the priorities and check them off as you resolve them. A plan will also help you to say no to additional requests from other that you do not have the time for. So you need to do your financial plans as well. So these are the things that I need to spend for this month or for this week. Only this is my budget. You need to budget things, not only spending, 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 spending. End of the day, scratching your head, scratching your balls, right? Okay, so or doing those administrative problem. So you need to do a checklist. So these are my things that I need to settle. One, two, three, four. At least maybe you can do a checklist for a day, maybe five. Then you need to settle it one by one. So okay, I settle already the number one. So okay, I'm going to jump to number two, then three, four, five. Don't jump from one to five, and then you will miss these things. So you need to do a proper checklist. You need to see what are the things that you need to, or the priority, and then the other checklists. Yes, the checklist is very important. You need to sit down, you need to plan, you need to organize. Okay, so what are the treatments of this anxiety and the related problems? So you need to have a cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah, I think this one for the professionals. So medications such as the types of antidepressant. Oh, this one I don't advise this, but I just from my research. But this one is, you are very serious, so you need to look for a proper professional doctors. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I am a psychopath. Okay, so support groups for people with the specific conditions. Sometimes you just open. You need to talk to your friends. You need to talk to your partners. You need to talk to people that feeling the same thing. They can share what they did because you are on the same boat. Okay? So anyone who feels overwhelmed by stress or anxiety should see a health professionals, okay, for advice. So getting help early may help prevent other problems from arising. So if you cannot handle it, or you need to ask for professional advice. So if you are considering seeking professional help, it is important to see a properly trained and a qualified person. So yeah, just don't go to there is a person that can handle all of these things when things get worse. But for me, don't get it worse. So now we need to move forward so we can avoid all of this anxiety and panic attack. Imagine a lot of famous people, a lot of famous artists, a lot of rich people, a lot of yeah, like you can see the. I will give an example of the 27 Club. Some of them are suicide. There are some of the rock stars like Kurt Cobain. He was anxiety and panic attack. Uh, like Chris Cornell. Sorry, I am mentioning your words. So yes, may you rest in peace, guys. Yeah. So those are the peoples that dealing with those anxieties and panic attack that they didn't even share, and they get you. We can see that like what all in the social media that we can see that that this panic attack is no sign or symptom. Sometimes you can see them uh, happy, smiling, but inside they are hurting. So I think I will be ended up my talk show, and hope you learned something, or hope I share some good things. I mean, good words. So this is a talk show, and same as uh, musical. So now I'm more on this anxiety and panic attack. So like what I've say, all of us are experiencing those kind of crisis. Even me myself, for how many times I've been tested having those crises in life. Yes, but I still manage to fucking get up. All right, so hopefully you get something about my talk show, and I will be playing music from Dong Abay. This is one of my favorite song from him. This is a very nice song, and yes, it has a moral lesson on it. So please, I like to dedicate this song to all of my listeners out there, and I will call this a day. I call it a day, and enjoy your Tuesday. So how many more days, and it's gonna be a new year. So what are your New Year's resolution? For me, I don't believe in New Year's resolution because everyone can change in a blink of an like this, or maybe tomorrow if you want to change for better, and you just focus for your goal, and then that's it. New Year's resolution sometimes is just a checklist, but it's never happened. 100%, trust me, right? Okay, so I will be playing a song from Dong Habai, this song called Perfecto. Listen to the music, listen to the lyrics, listen to the full song. It's a very soulful song that one of my preference music. It's very touchful. It will touch your heart. It will touch your soul. Everything. It's okay. Dong Abay, music. All right. So have a good day, everyone, and enjoy your Tuesday. And what time is it? The time check is 11:40. All right. So some of you will be having lunch soon. So okay, this music from all of us out there. Yes. Dong Abay, perfecto.
Ikaw ay nagdaramdam, puso ay nagdurugo. Hindi mo yata alam kung saan ka patungo. Ikaw ay naliligaw, isip ay nalilito. Ayaw mo nang gumalaw, hindi ka sigurado. Ikaw ay napupuwi, minsan nabubulagan. Mata ay nakapiring, daan ay kadiliman. Ikaw ay nadadapa, napipilayan din. Di makapagsalita, anong ibig sabihin? Wala naman perfectong tao. Ano bang epekto kung meron kang epekto? 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 Ikaw ay nawawala, minsan ay nawawalan. Di ka naniniwala, puno ng alinlangan. Ikaw ay nandiliin, ligtas ka ba sa rehas? Bakit ka nakapiin? Bakit ka tumatakas? Ikaw ay natatakot, parang walang hangganan. Ang kirot ng bangungot, di mo makalimutan. Ikaw ay nanlulumo, bilang na ba ang araw? Gusto mo nang sumuko, mundo kang nagugunaw. Wala namang perfectong tao. Ano bang epekto kung meron kang epekto? 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 Ikaw ay inaanong walang kalaban-laban, tuluyang nalulunod tungo sa kalaliman. Ikaw ay nalulula, agad kang nahuhulog, bumabagsak sa lupa at biglang madudurog. Ikaw ay nagdurusa, kaya pa bang tumagal? Hindi na makahinga, lalo pang nasasaktan. Ikaw ay dumadaig, dala mo ba ay sumpa? Para kang nililibig
Thank you for the music, Dong Abay. Yeah, the legend Dong Abay. Okay, so very nice lyrics, a very touching music. It will hit your soul, it will hit your mind, it will hit your system. Nice and lovely music. So, okay, so I will be calling it a day and I will be signing off for a while and I will be back again for my second session. Hopefully, I will not fixing anything in the house or by the way, I'm off today or I'm on leave, so I'm getting ready for big challenge for this year of 2022. Yeah, new challenges. I'm accepting again. If yeah, so nice and lovely. The taste is there. So don't forget to eat your lunch. Just like what I say, eat healthy, balance your life. Uh, do it in a good and a positive way of living. So avoid all of those negative people that making drama or making bullying you or something. Just trash them out and shit them in the fucking basket garbage bin. Nice and lovely. The taste is there. Mwah. Ciao.